Hi flower friends, it's Marlene from Marlene's Flower Farm. I'm in zone 5A, 5B. I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I am because, I don't know, microclimates. So today I'm going to be starting some ranunculus. This is actually my second succession of ranunculus. I started the first one about mid-January, but I'm starting a second one in this video. I probably did start them too early, but at the same time, maybe not. So this is an experiment. The first succession that I started in January was about January 16th, I believe. I'm too excited to grow these flowers. But ranunculus look like this. I don't know if we can focus on this. They look like dried up, people call them octopuses, but anyway, they just look super dried up. It feels like bark or little twigs. I came across a lot of corms at a discount section at the nursery. I do have some amandine variety corms that I bought from a flower farmer in Michigan, so not too far from me. But I'm gonna succession plant the ones that I got on sale because, as you might know or might not know, ranunculus corms, if you're not buying them from a wholesaler, they come, I don't know, the cheapest that I saw on some websites was like 90 cents to $1, up to like $2 for a corm. These are a Vive mix, and so I have no idea what colors they are, so I'm just going to do succession planting to see if I can get staggered blooms, because these blooms do not like very warm temperatures. They're towards the end of spring. Their season of bloom isn't very long. The vase time is very long in the vase, so they're really worth it. I'd love to have ranunculus. I'll be offering them part of my CSA subscription that I still have to get set up because I've been procrastinating and putting seeds in the soil where it should have been backward. With ranunculus, they love the cool weather, so I've been able to pre-sprout them in my garage. You can pre-sprout them in your home. The first batch that I pre-sprouted was indoors, and we keep our home about 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and I had them under grow lights, and they pre-sprouted just fine, and I potted them up, as you'll see in the video. The second batch that I did, after researching a little bit more, people said that you could just put them in a cool spot, like a dark basement where you don't get a lot of light. I guess it's not light isn't required to pre-sprout these, and I wish I had kind of known that, because it would have saved me some space on my grow shelf. I ended up having to add 2 little grow lights in my garage to be growing these, and part of succession planting is because I don't have a ton of grow space indoors. I'm gonna be moving it out to a low tunnel, and you can check the video. I'll link it in the description. People in zones 7 and up, and 8, 9, they can actually just plant these directly outside after pre-sprouting. Unfortunately, I'm in a cooler climate in zone 5, so I have to pre-sprout these indoors to then move them outside. So you can see here the ranunculus, they look really not beautiful. So what I'm gonna do with these is we'll soak them for about 3 to 4 hours. I like to leave mine in for 4. And you can see like some of them, there's like 2 in here. They'll come apart once you soak them. So these are a Vive mixed. And then you can just do like regular temperature water. Some people use like a bubbler to oxygenate the water. I don't have that, but I was able to pre-sprout some without doing that. So I'll go ahead and add some water, and then every 30 minutes or to an hour, I'll come in and add a trickle of water and let them plump up. Done soaking. Now they're really plump. So it's the next day, and I did take the water out, but I ran out of time to pot these up. So They're still plump. They're not squishy, just like firm to the touch, but they got really big. So here I have a 10-20 tray. I have about 1 inch of soil below. This is a Pro Mix, but the other ones that I started were in just regular potting soil, and that worked fine. So I'm just going to put these pretty close together. This is just to keep waking them up and getting the roots going so that when I transplant them, they can be ready to bloom. So this is just how I put them in. So you want this is where the bloom will come up, and then this is where the roots will come down, so the pokey sides down. And Ranunculus are so beautiful, so I'm excited. And there's some of the little tentacles, if you want to call them. So if some of them break off, like, it's okay. But the nice thing about pre-sprouting is that I'll be able to see which ones are viable, and then which ones are not, so I'm not wasting more space, like if I were doing individual pots. This is a really tiny one, so I'm going to put this in the corner. And then I do have some of these that like fell off, so this is a really tiny one, so we'll see if it makes it. I'll just sprinkle those in. Okay, and then now I have some, I'm in my garage because this doesn't work well in my kitchen. So I'll just add like 2 inches of soil on top. Doing this one-handed. And I did pre-moisten the soil. The thing with Ranunculus is you don't want it like super soggy, otherwise the corm will rot, and we don't want that. So go ahead and put that. Okay, and so these are ready. I'll just water them every, I don't know, every maybe 3-4 days is what I was doing with the other ones because they stayed pretty moist. They will be in my garage, where it's about like between 45 and 50 degrees, and Ranunculus like the cool weather, so as long as it's not freezing, they'll pre-sprout great here. Okay, so I'll just put these here. My garage right now is like 50 degrees and it's like 37 degrees outside, so not too bad. I do have these going that I started January 16th and potted up 10 days later. So these, I guess I'll be doing the same. I'm not filling up the whole tray because I want to do some successions, maybe like every 3 weeks, so that I have blooms. But these did really good. I did, when I potted them up, I did put them a little bit deeper. So these are coming up from way deeper than when I planted these, and they're doing good. I'm being really careful not to overwater them, so it's, I don't know, like every 5 days. It's not super dry in here, so they stay pretty warm. I do have a grow light here, but I think I'm gonna have to use another one for over these, but we'll see how they do just with this light for now. Thanks for watching.